And welcome into the booth, everyone. We're in inning number 5 already with 2 away. Settling in now, Anthony Rizzo, 1 for 2 in the ballgame thus far. Hard sinker misses, 2-2.
Hey, with 2 outs in the number 2 hole, you're just trying to get on. You got the big boys coming up behind you.
2 runs, 7 hits, no errors so far for the Cubbies. Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. Looking to punch him out again, the pitch.
3-2 counts are usually a time to challenge the hitter, but I think he'll be careful here. Shoot for the corner, and if you miss and you walk him, so what? That's better than him putting one in the seats.
Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. Now he goes the other way, and he got a lot of it high and deep to left center field. And that one is gone on a 2-strike count with 2 away in the inning. A solo home run here for Anthony Rizzo. His 2nd home run of the game, and it gives the Cubbies a 3-2 lead.
Well, if I was the manager, I would tell my pitchers to work around this guy. I mean, he's hit 3 home runs against them in this series. What more do they need to see? 4, 5? Jeez, enough is enough.
Here's Javier Baez. As the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike 1. He's 1 for 2 in this one. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Grounded to third. Right to him. Throw in time, and the side is retired. So they pick up a run on the solo home run, as that'll give them the lead. Home half of the 5th coming up. Cubs lead it 3-2. Digging in now, Tyrone Taylor. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
The center fielder.
Fouled away.
Tyrone Taylor.
Set up away with the changeup, but it's 1-1. Action now in the Milwaukee bullpen, as they'll have a right-hander loosen up. Line drive to left. And that'll get down out there for extra bases.
Left fielder really never had a chance at that one at all. It was over his head before he knew it, bouncing off the base of the wall for an easy double. Those are the kind of shots anyone would feel good about.
Next to bat, Orlando Arcia, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. 5th inning of play here in a 3-2 ball game. In the dirt here. Throw goes to third. Is in time as he gets the tag down, and he's out trying to take third. In the air out to straightaway left. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now. Into the box now, Manny Pena. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Here's the first pitch to him. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1.
I really like how he's getting ahead early in the count. He's pitching aggressively, and what that does, it holds the pitch count down.
Behind 0-2 now. 0-2 count, and the pitch. Pulls this one in the air out to left. Waiting on it is Contreras. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. None left for Milwaukee. They trail 3-2. David Phelps takes over to start the 6th inning on the mound.
Now pitching for the Brewers, number 41, David Phelps.
Now at the plate, Ian Happ. No hits to this point. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And he lays off there, 1-0. Action in the bullpen now as a right-hander begins to throw out there. The 1-0 is looked at for ball number 2.
I'm seeing him just a little too amped up out there right now. That's common with hard throwers like him. Running a blazing fastball up there is great, but if you can't harness it, what good does it do you?
From the windup, the 2-0 pitch. As anticipated, here's a ground ball now to the right side. And an off-balance throw is in time as he takes one away. Wow.
Now batting, left field.
Stepping up to the plate, Wilson Contreras. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Hit on the ground to short. Oh, and he has some trouble with it. And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely.
Nice effort by the shortstop right there. Kept it in front of him. That's all he could do right there, Dan.
You know, D'Lo, in a spot like that, that's an infield single. That's a tough play. Just to knock that ball down was a pretty good job. But any way you look at it, that should be scored a base hit, and I'm sure it was.
Next to bat will be Victor Caratini as he'll pop this one foul off to the left and out of play. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. Oh and 1, here it comes, and it's fouled away. Phelps, originally from the state of Missouri, he was taken in the 14th round during the 2008 draft.
I know this guy wouldn't go into the category of superstar, but to grind out the career he has being drafted where he was, my hat's off to him.
Here comes the 0-2 pitch.
Did get the call there, but you can't let that bother you. Just have to say, so what, and make another good pitch.
Lifted down the line in left. And that will end up a foul ball. The next 1-2 pitch. And oh, look out! Up and in and nearly took his head off.
Not sure if that was a purpose pitch or not, but I liked it. As a pitcher, sometimes you've got to be willing to back the guy off the plate by running something hard inside. You can't just let guys be comfortable standing in the batter's box against you.
That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Dan, this guy's on fire. I used to say all the time it's about 150 ABs to 200 ABs where you start figuring out what type of season you're going to have. He's obviously in May, and he's on fire.
D-Road, he's been locked in from day one of this season. It's continuing right now. Anything that is around the strike zone, he feels he can get the barrel to it, and he continues to hit line drives.
A hit in 2 tries for him so far. Ready with the 1-0.
2 balls, no strikes.
Has to be a challenge pitch coming up here. He probably doesn't want to flirt with loading the bases.
The 2-0. Hit in the air down the left field line. Braun is over to his right, and he puts this one away for out number 2. Now in the box, Nico Horner. We'll see if he can come through in a clutch spot here. 2 on, 2 out here in inning number 6. Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch. First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike. Swing and a miss. It's 0-2. Contreras over at second. Caratini at first. 2 out in the inning. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Long run for the center fielder. He tracks it down, and that will end the inning. Cubs strand a couple, and it remains a 3-2 ball game. Avisail Garcia is going to come off the bench as he'll be asked to lead off the bottom of inning number 6. A ball and no strikes. And he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. 1-1 the count. Garcia, a Venezuelan-born ball player. He's a 9-year Major League vet. And this one runs a little too far in, ball 2. 3-1 now.
If I'm in the box right now, I'm coming unglued. He is going to throw something over the heart of the plate.
High in the air into shallow left center. Coming in is Contreras, but it's the center fielder who gets there. And that's the first out of the inning.
Now batting.
Here's Brock Holt now. 0 for 2 on his line thus far. First pitch is a cutter looked at. 0-1. Swinging a hard hit ball down the line in right. And that'll get down for what should be extra bases. And he'll reach second now with 1 away.
When it left his bat, I thought it might curve foul, but he manages to squeak it just inside the right field line for a well-hit line drive double. By the time the right fielder tracked it down, he was easily into second.
1-0 the count. 3-2s are scored here in inning number 6. And looked like ball 2 below the knees, but it's ruled a strike, and that evens the count at 1-1. 1-2 now as that one's fouled off. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Lifted into the air out towards center field. Happ is there. 2 gone. So striding in, Christian Yelich, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Down and away, 1 ball and no strikes. Looking at his lifetime numbers, Yelich has collected just over 150 home runs in his big league days. This is line to left. Oh, he couldn't make the play. He's in at second safely as a run comes across to score on the play, tying the ball game.
Well, that's the difference between a harmless error and a costly one. With the bases empty, it doesn't hurt that much, but with a man on, that allows a run to score.
Here's Ryan Braun now. A hit and 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. Strike taken as the curveball drops into the bottom part of the zone.
Pitching a little bit backwards in this situation, I'd expect a hitter to be sitting off speed.
Count now a ball and a strike. 1-1. Here it is. 2-1. A 3-1 count to the Brewers left fielder.
This is a spot you like to be in as a good hitter. Runners in scoring position and count leverage in your favor.
And that one is a called strike as he's rebounded to run it full now. 3-2.
You know he wants to end this inning right here on 3-2.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. Brewers forced to settle for 1. We're through 6 full, and we are all tied at 3 apiece. Ray Black is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
Number 50.
Kyle Schwarber is into the on-deck circle now as he'll pinch hit for the pitcher Lester. Swing and a miss, and he's behind 0-1. He comes in at 262 on the year. 4 home runs, 10 RBIs. 1-1 to Schwarber.
Pretty good pitch right there. Fastball in off the plate. One of the things you want to do as a pitcher, try to stand those hitters up.
And he fouls this one off. The 1-2. And look out as this one catches him, and a big mistake there as now the go-ahead run is aboard to lead off the inning.
Well, he might be feeling a little bit of a sting there, but he can take comfort in knowing that he represents the go-ahead run. That could turn out to be a huge hit by pitch.
Digging in once again, Chris Bryant. First pitch on its way.
Count 1-0.
Just missed with that heater, but even if he wanted to swing, I don't think he could have caught up to that one.
Now the 1-0 is swung on and missed, and that's strike one. Fastball swung on and missed.
When I broke into the league, not many guys were throwing that elevated fastball with that much velocity on it. The game has changed.
Oh, a fastball swung on and missed, and for the second time today, he's gone on strikes.
Well, his struggles continue. It's been a rough go of it at the plate with him, and watching this at-bat, it's clear to me that his rhythm and timing, they're just all off. Even as a pitcher like I was, you can tell these things and exploit them.
Anthony Rizzo stands in now. As with one away, he can't make contact on the first pitch. It's strike one. Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count 0-2.
Hey, you know the pitcher right now, he's looking for that best friend, that double play ball. This is where you have to really be disciplined at the plate and make sure that you get a pitch that's above the knees that you can get in the air.
Under it is Yelich, and there are two away now. Stepping into the box, Javier Baez. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. 0-1 the count. And no swing, apparently. Ball one. Two balls and a strike to Javi Baez. Here's a big swing and a miss on the fastball. 2-2.
Hey, boys, you talking about getting your ace swing off right here? That's what it looks like. A guy with massive power letting it eat.
High and deep down the left field line. And no one will get this one. 2-2 now to Baez. Started to go. Did he hold up in time? Yes, says the first base umpire. It's ball three now. Lifted in the air to straightaway left. Braun giving chase. He's there to track it down, and that'll end the inning. Cubs strand one. Score remains tied at 3-3. Dan Winkler is in out of the bullpen now as he'll be inserted into the number 6 spot following the double switch. Kyle Schwarber will stay in the ball game, taking over the catching duties behind the plate. Here comes the first pitch. Fouled off. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1.
Ball.
Swing and a miss on the fastball, and it's 1-2. Still a ball and 2 strikes. Misses. Ball 2. Hit on the ground to third. Bryant is up with it, and the throw to first is in time. 1 gone. At the plate, Tyrone Taylor will try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. And that misses. Ball 1. 2-0 to the Brewers center fielder. Too tight with that one. 3-0.
When you're playing close games like this, base runners mean everything, so he can ill afford to start giving away free passes.
And he lays off, ball 4. Now the potential go-ahead run is on base here. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. There's a fastball on the inner third taken for a strike. Oh, on the ground to first. Can this be 2? On to second, but it's a wide throw, and the shortstop can't recover. So definite problems on that last play, and they'll hit the first baseman for the error. In now, Manny Pena. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Upper part of the zone there, but taken for a strike.
Boy, this is a dicey situation right here, D-Row, with the runner in scoring position. The sac fly brings that run in. This is where you're going to really have to try to keep the ball on the ground as a pitcher. What do you want to do as a hitter, D-Row?
Yeah, right here, you are looking for anything above the belt. You see it up, you have to let it go. This is where you have to check your ego at the door. Something has to be elevated and put into the outfield. Give your team a chance to score a run.
And now this ball's lifted in the air down the right field line, but this will get back into the seats, so the count holds at 2-2. And a swing and a miss. He struck him out, and a big out there as the go-ahead run stays at third with 2 gone now. Keston Hiura will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. Off-speed pitch here, but it dips below the knees, evening us at 1-1. The 1-1 pitch.
You got 2 balls, 1 strike.
3 runs, 5 hits, and no errors on the Milwaukee line score so far. And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Boy, I love the way he's competing out there on the mound.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. So no runs here on no hits, 2 costly errors, and a couple of men left. 8th inning coming up, and we are all tied at 3 apiece. Corey Knebel has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Number 46, Corey Knebel.
Now the Cubs' 4-hole hitter, Ian Happ. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point.
Ian Happ.
First pitch of the at-bat. And he throws the fastball by him here, 0-1.
Boy, he center cut that fastball. It comes in the high 90s, but that's a dangerous location, no matter how hard you're throwing.
Chased out of the zone there, and he's down 2 strikes. Well, I think his eyes lit up when he saw that pitch coming up at his eye level.
Oh, you think? If you've got a good fastball like he does, that location can be really effective. It looks so tempting to the hitter, but making contact on that pitch can be very tough.
Got him to go down swinging there. Ian Happ goes down to become the first out in the 8th inning. Here's the young catcher, Wilson Contreras. And he's a bit tardy there on the first pitch fastball. It's 0-1. 2 hits and 2 trips for him thus far. Now the 0-1. Gets the fastball by him here, and he's in control. 0-2.
Oh, I love this, boys. Mano-y-mano. He's coming to get him with back-to-back big-time heaters.
On its way, the 0-2 pitch. Fastball, and ooh, that ran in and drilled him.
Well, he might be feeling a little bit of a sting there, but he can take comfort in knowing that he represents the go-ahead run. That could turn out to be a huge hit by pitch.
Jason Hayward will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot.
Number 22, Jason Hayward.
A fastball off the plate away. It's ball 1. 302 is the average coming in. 14 homers and 34 driven in. Here's a swing and a miss, 1-1.
Woo-wee. That was some smoke right there. High fire right on by.
Swing and a liner toward the gap in left center. Braun makes the catch, and now they might be able to double them off at first. On to first, and they get the double play. So they go quietly here in this half inning. Home half of the eighth straight ahead, and we are all tied at 3 apiece. Kyle Ryan is on to take over on the mound now, and he'll take over the cleanup spot in the lineup following the double switch. Jason Hayward will stay in the ballgame as he takes over in center. And there's a base hit. So just like that, the leadoff man's aboard, representing the potential go-ahead run. Now time is called, and we'll have a pinch runner at first, and that'll be a wise decision as he's the potential go-ahead run. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
These guys are in perfect position to break through right here and to take the lead. There is, without question, nothing tougher than back-to-back singles. You don't know if they're going to bunt. You don't know. They can do so. They have so many options at their disposal right now.
First pitch on its way. Hit hard to the right side. Foul. Cold strike on the outside part of the plate, 0-2. Now a swing and a foul tip held onto behind the plate, and they're lucky he did, as that's an important out, number 1.
The left fielder, number 8.
Striding in, Ryan Braun. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Hit on the ground down the first baseline. Oh, 1, here's the pitch. And he'll try to hold back on the pitch inside, but he pretty clearly broke the plane that time. It's strike 2. Runners are at first and second with 1 away. Swing and a miss, and they'll dodge a major bullet that time. 2 away.
That was a big strikeout there, guys. The best pitchers have the ability to strike guys out when they really need to. And that second out was really important at this point of the game. Could be something we look back on later when the game's over.
Here's Jed Jerko now, as he'll take strike 1 on the inside corner. His prior history in this matchup, he's 1 for 2. And a curveball taken for strike 2.
Hey, it's looking like he may be able to get out of this one after giving up 2 singles early.
Lifted down the line in left. And no one can get there. It's a foul ball. Here's the 0-2. Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone.
These are the situations right here that make me miss wearing a uniform. The big spot.
Oh, and he can't come up with it. Well, the play's been made, and that retires the side. Brewers strand a couple. Still tied 3-3. Ryan Healy has come into the ballgame now as he takes over as the new third baseman.
Now playing third base, number 28, Ryan.
Stepping in, Steven Souza. He'll try and lead things off here in inning number 9.
Leading off for the Cubs, the right fielder.
First delivery to him on the way.
Steven Souza Jr.
Comes set with the 0-1. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Long run for the center fielder. He gets there to make the play for the first out of the inning.
Second baseman.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Nico Horner. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. First pitch coming. Here it is. Well out in front of the breaking ball there for a strike. Bases are empty, one man out. Got him to go after that one, and he's in a quick hold, 0-2. You won't see a guy fooled any more than he was there, as on 3 pitches he becomes out number 2.
For me, check swings are right there next to bang-bang plays at first as the most difficult calls for an out to make. Taking a look at show motion, the batter doesn't appear to hold up enough, so I think the call was right.
Big swing and a miss at the knuckle curve, strike 1. Oof, and it's safe to say he doesn't look all that comfortable up there. 0-2 now.
Made him look silly with that one.
2 out, nobody on. Fouled away. And a breaking ball down and in here as he's got to hop out of the way there. Breaking ball swung on in the dirt. Pena goes to get it, but the throw is late, so the inning will continue after the strikeout pitch gets away. And not what he wanted to do there, as now they'll need 4 outs to get out of this inning. Now back to the top of the lineup, stepping in, Chris Bryant. There are 2 gone and the possible go-ahead run at first. Here's the first pitch. Hit back up the middle. And that finds its way through for a base hit. Long throw to third. And that's going to move that go-ahead run to second now with 2 gone.
There's a hard hit ground ball. Pitcher not able to get a glove on it. Hard single up the middle.
Yeah, watch your lips right there, Dad. Sent it back right where it came from.
Striding into the box, Anthony Rizzo. Here's the first pitch. In the dirt. No movement on base. It's ball 1. And 2-0 now as this misses below the knees.
Got to find a way to execute either a good fastball down and away or flip something off speed for a strike. You cannot miss over the harder plate in these situations. The hitter is on high alert.
2-1 after the foul ball there. 2 men are on with 2 men out. A good movement bearing in. It's 2 balls and 2 strikes. Strikes him out on a good pitch, so 1 run can win it as we head to the bottom of the inning. Cubs strand a couple. No change in the score. It's 3-3. So striding forward now, Tyrone Taylor. He doubled earlier in the game, 1 for 2 to this point. Cut fastball inside, ball 1. Here's one fouled off to the right as the count evens at 1-1. And the pitch. And he lays off it to even the count 2-2. Heading out toward shallow right. Souza is under it. 1 down.
The batter Number 3.
Ready for another chance? Orlando Arcia. An error allowed him to reach base in his last appearance. Taken, but called a strike. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. One out, nobody on. Out in front of that one, but he stays alive and will do it again on 0-2. Oh, right back to him on the mound. And he'll just flip this on to first for the second out of the inning.
Now batter.
Stepping in, Manny Pena. No hits in 3 tries so far. He struck out once. Looked like the sinker there dipped a little below the knees. Now this is on the ground for Baez at short. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. 3 up, 3 down for Milwaukee. Score remains tied at 3-3. Now the skipper's on his way out toward the home plate area, and I believe that means we're going to have a double switch here. Corbin Burns takes the mound as he'll be the first man to pitch here in extra innings.
Now pitching and batting in the 8th spot. Number 39.
And that brings up Javi Baez.
Now pitching and batting 9. Number 10. Omar.
First delivery to him on the way. Curveball looked at here for strike 1.
Hey, great job pounding the zone strike 1. When you got a great hitter in the box, you got to get ahead. Count leverage is a must.
The windup and the 0-1.
1-1.
Swing, line, drive. That's going to be trouble. Baez will head for second. And your go-ahead run is in at second base here with a leadoff double.
When it left his bat, I thought it might squirt foul, but it hugged the line and found its way into the corner. Thought it might be a little bit closer play at second, but he cruised in there with relative ease.
Yolmer Sanchez will come off the bench now as he'll pinch hit with the runner at second and nobody out. No balls and a strike to count. Started to offer at it as an appeal goes down to Jerry Hillsdale at third, but Jerry says he held up. It's ball 1. The 1-1 pitch. And a slider bounces, and that gets away. And he's going to make it up to third here as he advances on the wild pitch. Go-ahead runs in scoring position here with nobody out. Swung on and missed, and it's even at 2-2. And a swing and a miss. He struck him out, and the go-ahead run stays at third with one big out on the scoreboard now.
He showed right there why having a good changeup is so valuable. 2-2, and he flips one up there that the bottom really falls out at the last minute. It's so hard to pick up, and it's even harder to make good contact with.
Next to hit will be Wilson Contreras. And a pitch out. Perhaps they thought the squeeze would be on. Go-ahead runs in scoring position here with one away. Contreras in front, 2 balls and no strikes. Lays off, and it's 3-0. The lefty Jason Hayward waits in the on-deck circle. The 3-0. And he popped him up. Here comes Yelich trotting in to score as the runner from third, and they've taken the lead with a run here in the 10th.
Boy, those have to feel really good, D-Row. You get late in the game, you come up with a big RBI base hit right here to give your team the lead.
Yeah, no one remembers that ground ball with eyes in the top of the second inning. You want to show up when the game is on the line. Can you quiet your emotions down, take the crowd out of it, and slow yourself down enough to come through? And that's exactly what he did.
And a dive, but he's back in. Here's Jason Hayward now, as he'll look at a breaking ball that misses for ball one. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
Yeah, just great approach. No one really chased today. Really stayed staunch on their ability to get that pitcher to come into the heart of the plate, and they did damage with it.
From the belt, kicks and deals. And that changeup makes him jump, a swing and a miss.
That's exactly the pitch you don't want to be chasing in these situations. He's going to keep that ball down below the hollow of the knee, try and get you to ground into a double play. You have to set your sights at least belt high.
Counts even to Hayward, 2 balls and 2 strikes. And it's up to a 3-2 full count now.
Not a bad time right here to put that runner in motion. 3-2 count, you send the runner, and if it's a bad pitch, it's ball 4.
But he won't draw a throw. That's taken for ball 4, and it's first and second now with 1 away.
The right fielder, number 21.
Into the box, Steven Souza. He flew out in his last at-bat. First offering on its way. This is line to left, but pretty much right at the left fielder as he takes it in for the second out. Well, he thought about tagging and moving up, but instead he's back to second.
Well, he hit that ball pretty well, but the only problem was that he pulled off it just a bit. The location was a little on the outer half, so he would have hit it even better if he would have stayed through the middle of the field with it.
Now batting, Nico Horner. He's 1 for 4 for the game. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Hit the other way out toward right field. Yelich is under it. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Only 1 in the inning for the Cubs. So now we'll see if these guys can get even in the bottom of inning number 10. It's the Cubs 4 and the Brewers 3. Craig Kimbrell takes the ball, looking to make sure this game goes no further. Save situation here in inning number 10. First pitch of the at-bat. That one bends into the zone. A strike on the breaking ball. Kimbrell, playing here in his age 31 season, is in the midst of a strong season, and the fans have taken notice. He's currently leading all National League closers in All-Star votes.
Hey, hats off to this guy right now. It wouldn't have been my first guess.
A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Back goes Hayward at the track. On the warning track, he makes the catch. So digging in now, Ryan Healy. They get to take his first cuts here. And a ball 1-0. A 1-1 count to the Brewers leadoff man.
It's becoming more and more common in today's game to see relievers like this that can run it up there close to 100 miles per hour. But it's so fun to watch it. He blew it right by him there.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. And it's fouled away. And another foul ball. The 1-2. Pulls this one in the air out to left. And he will run this one down. A good read off the bat for the second out. Oliver Perez is forced onto the mound now following the injury. Ready now, Eric Sogard. He's doubled and singled in 4 at-bats in this contest. No balls and 1 strike. Pulled toward right center field. And he'll put this one away without much trouble, and the Cubs will add 1 more to their winning streak as this ball game is over.
Hey, it took them an extra frame to do it, but hey, they're not going to complain as they lock up a nice road victory here in 10 innings.
A 1-run finish, 4-3, the final tally today. The Cubbies get the win despite 3 errors in the field. Kyle Ryan gets the win in relief, his 2nd of the year. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.